Muy buenas a todos, muchachadas. Estamos en un nuevo vídeo de Trauma Center New Blood. Aquí Arpiman desde Gunil Games y vamos con el 3-2, preguntas y respuestas. Preguntas y respuestas. Empiezo a tener claro que en algún momento guarrilla. Digo que en algún momento me tendré que bajar la dificultad fácil. No sé, ya veremos en qué momento llega eso, pero no creo que llegue hasta el final del juego normal. Bueno, a ver. Ajá, la fuiste hacia...
No, it's the doctors who are good. Sounds like you work well with them. In my case, it depends on who I'm assisting. I get along with Dr. Everett, but Dr. Tsuji, on the other hand...
Dr. Tsuji.
Oh, forget I said anything. By the way, Ms. Newman, about the operating room support system. Oh, call me Leslie. Everyone else does. Now, it's our responsibility as nurses to manage the support system. It'll probably take some time, but once you get used to it, you'll be able to Want to give it a try in a vacant... Oh, I'd love to.
¿Qué va a hacer?
Regarding this new disease, which has tentatively been named stigma, we received a report from the National Security Council and have begun. Its threat level is unknown, but I can say that the pathogen, it was unclear whether it even existed until, but the Wilkins case put an end to the debate.
And we are basing that assumption on the testimony of our two new doctors. Oh, pardon me. I'm Kanae Tsuji, a surgeon here.
You're absolutely correct, Kanae. While the information provided by Dr. Vaughn and Dr. Blaylock is high, our own investigation at Concordia, and it's worth noting, Professor Wilkins was conducting all the research on his own, without help from other doctors.
We spent less than a month there following our transfer from... But during that time, the professor seemed somewhat...
To be honest, I'm surprised there was a leak. No matter how...
The NSC never tells us their source of information. I bet the military is involved in...
Let's try to make do with the information we have at this point. The research can no longer be left. It's now the concern of our entire...
What?
Prior to your transfer here, we received reports of... We've already discussed those cases in a previous meeting. The pathogens in question were confused with... If any new cases occur, they should now...
It's unfortunate, though, that Professor Wilkins' data was... and by an unidentified assailant. Am I the only one here who...
We're hoping that the professor's still alive.
From now on, if any new cases of stigma arise here in the U.S., the patients will be transferred to this facility. Both Health and Human Services and the operating surgeons will be Dr. Vaughn. Their prior experience dealing with... I personally stand behind them. The rest of you will be invited to
I look forward to seeing the infamous
That was a little unexpected. What if we... Were you as shocked as I was by...
Not really. A doctor considers any and all...
Well, I, for one, am surprised. I had no idea there was data on stigma.
Well, we've got more important things to worry about. We're leaving for the tech department tomorrow morning at 8, right?
Yes, so don't be late.
All right, then I'm gonna go home and get...
Doctor, we just received an emergency...
What happened?
There was a big accident on the freeway. More than 30 requests came from the state...
Now I feel right at home.
Elena, can you let them know that we'll...
Empezamos. Víctima de accidente de tráfico.
No eye response, incoherent speech, decerebrate. He's under 8 on the Glasgow coma scale. The patient has taken considerable damage to the right half of his body.
He's definitely in bad shape.
The exact locations of his injuries are difficult. His vitals aren't stable. Please hurry.
But there's no time to lose. Let's begin immediately.
Empezamos. Bueno, le toca al Dr. Vaughn.
Okay, let's get started.
Vamos a ella. Vamos a ella. Creo que esta solo hace curar cortes y demás. No estoy seguro.
Beginning the operation. The patient's condition has begun by treating the external wounds.
Vale, no hay nada. No me la hace este viaje eso. Maldito mandador. Voy a ver si puedo cortar el cacho de cristal, ¿no? Empezamos. Como odio que no me haga caso el mando, lo juro.
The external wounds have been treated. Let's open him up and begin treating his internal organs.
odio a muerte cuando pasa esto.
I'm confirming interior. Let's keep an eye on his vitals and treat everything with this wound can't be.
You'll need to hold one side of the wound with a forceps and bring it toward the others. Please suture it quickly, or the wound will open again. That's the worst of the wounds. Please begin treating the others.
That should do it for this area.
Use the magnification tool to change where we're looking. There should be other injuries nearby.
Drain the pools of blood. A hemorrhage has formed. Use the antibiotic gel to treat it. Vitals are stabilizing.
Pues ya está.
All right, let's close them up.
Me ha dado bastante bien. Esa la putada ha sido un par de fallos con el cristalito ese de los cojones a sacarlo.
Operation complete.
Ah, me merezco una vez, pero no la voy a tener. Lo sé. Y tanto que lo sé. Me la merezco, pero no me la van a dar.
That was the last of the patients. The three of you can wrap... All right. Thanks, Leslie. That was very impressive. If you don't mind, I'd like to assist you again sometime.
Cuando quieras, digo, Leslie.
It's 3 a.m. Man, talk about a long day.
Well, this is what you wanted, right? To continue.
Yeah, I guess that's the life of a doctor. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, don't worry. If we can survive in Alaska.
Bien. Bueno, pues el siguiente es el test 3, investigación conjunta. Hasta el próximo vídeo.